Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. So, few housekeeping things today. Today we begin the roll from the December S&P contract into the March contract. You'll notice that the pivots I posted on the Topstep website, I gave you full pivots for December. I gave you daily and 3-day pivots for March. And I'll do the same tomorrow, but then by Monday I'll have rolled all of my stuff completely into the March contract, and then we'll be back to normal. So I'm not a big trader of the roll. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not a spread trader. I usually don't do much during the roll unless something really presents itself. And for example, like the move up to 1266 that we had on the jobless claims pop. Right back up to the top of the range that we've been talking about, 63 to 66, lower end of the range, 43 to 45. We still continue to bounce around in that range. And we came off, and we're continuing to come off very hard right now on a lot of these comments out of Draghi and the ECB. Somebody mentioned in the chat room, and I think it was the Rand Squawk guys, said basically Draghi right now is taking every ECB rumor that we've had for the last 2 weeks and putting it to bed, basically saying no, that's not going to happen, and that's not going to happen either, and neither is that. So a lot of the hopeful thinking about bonds and IMF loans and things like that is being put to bed by Mr. Draghi right now. So you're seeing we've traded from 66 and the current trade is down at 48, headed back down to the bottom half of the range. A key number today on the March contract, and from this point forward, everything I'm talking about for the rest of the webcast is in the March contract. Okay, so daily and 3-day pivots in March are locked in at 53, and that's right in the middle of that range. And we continued to revert yesterday to that 55 level a couple times, which provided some really nice trades in the room, just trading that mean reversion from the extremes of the range. And we may see that again today with 53 in the March contract. So keep your eyes on that. Let's go straight. You know, the only other thing we really got going today is you've got Corzine's testimony at 9:30. That's going to be a real circus. And you know, a lot of the big news is out. Jobless claims are under 400,000, but things are so seasonal this time of year. You really got to take all the jobless information, whether it's ADP, claims, or the non-farm payrolls. You've really got to take all of it with a grain of salt because of the seasonal aspect of it. So let's do support and resistance. Current trade is 1249.25. Upside first, that key 1253 level, then 59, 66, 73, 1276, 1283, and then 1289.90. On the downside, we've got 1246, and then 1243, then 1235, and then from 1228 down to 1225, you've got basically the 9, 20, and 45-day pivots that are really bunched up in there. Grab those numbers off the website. That if we really get a lot of bad news today, if something hits, look at that area as good support. So everybody trading well today. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader for Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Have a great day.